Another awesome George Harrison song, and While My Guitar Gently Weeps. This is for a 4-string CBG, and we are tuned to an open G. Low string is going to be a G. Next string is a D. Next string is another G. Next string is a B. Alright, before he gets started, I'm going to go ahead and go over the what the chords we're going to be using. So let's take our index finger on the 1st fret on the B string, and our middle finger on the 2nd fret on the D string, ring finger on the 2nd fret on the upper G string, and we want to, I use my thumb, but we want to mute the low G string. We don't want to let that ring out, so it's an A minor chord. And in the actual song, you know, they got the low E string, and he's playing the A minor. He'll take his pinky and place it down on the 3rd fret, of course, on the low E string, and strum that G note. So we don't have that, so what we're going to do, we're just going to do the very beginning of that. We're going to mute that low G. Then when when you're supposed to go down that 3rd fret on that E string, we're just going to hit that low G string open and strum that into that A minor chord. We're going to continue strumming that A minor, but we're going to add in that low G, kind of like this. So that kind of takes care of that fretted G note that we don't have. So just keep strumming that low G note in with that A minor. Now we're going to go to this weird little F sharp minor chord. It's kind of like a minor 7th, but we're going to take our pinky on the 4th fret on the D string. We're going to take our middle finger on the 2nd fret on the upper G string, and our index finger on the 1st fret on the B string, and all 3 of those together as a chord. Okay, and now we're going to we're just going to leave our index finger on that B string right there on the 1st fret. We're going to take our middle finger on the 2nd fret, and basically like before, on the upper G string, and now our ring finger on the 3rd fret on the D string. So all 3 of those together is a chord. And that's a F major 7 chord. So, and then we're just going to go back to the A minor, and so kind of how that slowly sounds. When you play these chords, mute that low G string again. The only time you want to let that low G ring out is during that 2nd part of that A minor. Okay, we're going to go back to the A minor. this time we're going to hit an entire open G. So we're going to hit all 4 strings open. Now we're going to play this D chord. We're going to hit the D string open. We're going to take our index finger on the 2nd fret on the upper G string, and our ring finger on the 3rd fret on the B string, and all 3 of those together as a chord. And again, we want to mute the low G string. Okay, and then we're going to play just a common E chord. We're going to take our index finger on the 1st fret on the upper G string, middle finger on the 2nd fret on the D string, and pinky on the 4th fret on the low G string. All 3 of those together as a chord. So that part, when we go back to the A, the A minor, it'll sound like this. Open G. So that entire opening, like that, the first part of the opening, it'll get from the start, it'll be like this. That's it. Then they play it 2 more times, 3 total, before they go into the chorus. They play another one just like that. So again, just like the beginning. They do it twice, the first 2 times with the D. And the second time they do it is when he does the first line of vocals. Okay, the 3rd time we do this, that last, it's just like all the other parts, except we're going to exchange the D chord for this C chord. So we're going to come up here on the 5th fret, we're going to hold down all 4 strings, the low G, the D, the upper G, and the B string. Play that C chord right there instead of the D, and then go right back to the E. So we do it 2 times with the D, and the 3rd time will be like this. Now we go directly into the chorus. So yeah, they do that beginning once, and I guess the verse twice. And now we're just going to go down here on the 2nd fret for the chorus. We're going to play this plain old A chord right here, this A major. We're going just like this C chord. On the 2nd fret, we're going to hold down all 4 strings on the low G, the D, the upper G, and the B string. So now we're going to play this C sharp major, minor, my bad, C sharp minor. Okay, we're going to take our index finger on the 1st fret on the upper G string. Take our middle finger on the 2nd fret on the D string. And our ring finger on the 2nd fret on the B string. And all 3 of those together as a chord. Okay, now we're going to play this F sharp minor. We're going to bar again this A chord right here. All 4, except this time we're going to take our, well, you can use your ring finger or your pinky, and we're going to go to the 4th fret on the D string and hold that down. So still bar everything on here, but fret the one up here on the fourth on the D string. Then we're going to go right back to this C sharp minor right here. So now what we're going to do here, we're going to come up to the 3rd fret, play this B minor right here. We're going to come to the 3rd fret, index finger on the B string, and your ring finger on the 4th fret on the upper G string, middle finger on the 4th fret on the D string. So all three of those together is a chord. Whoops. Yeah, again, you don't want to let the low G string ring out on some of these. So yeah, that's the actual chorus. So all of that together slowly will sound like this. From the A to the C sharp minor to the F, back to the C, to the B minor, and to the E. So all that slowly. Go right back into that. They do that 2 times for the chorus. Then it goes right into the guitar solo. So, and enter the solo right after the first chorus. You just go right back to that little intro riff. Do it one time with the D. Then the next time do it with the C. And then go back to the E, and then go back into the next verse. So basically the rest of the song is just like that. They just repeat it. So that's the entire song. I told you it was quick. So yeah, y'all have fun with this one, and I'll get back soon with another one, and thanks for watching.